Okay, now on to the student class with extending person. We start off by declaring the variables. We start off with num students equals to 0 to utilize it as a counter. We create the course array for courses taken and set the max number of entries to be 100 with num courses to be used as a variable. Now moving on to the constructors, we begin with the default constructor, taking in all of the superclass parameters as well as this class's parameters, and increase the counts by 1 at the end to indicate one student instance was created. And we do the same for all of the other constructors. Now, what we do is we create all of our getters and all of our setters, and then we must create the array for this class. For the add course taken, for the method add course taking, we're taking in a course by the name of course into the array. It is adding the course and increasing the position in the array. For the method add courses taking, it's taking in now an array course. And once again, it is checking if the number of courses taken is less than the length of the array. If so, it will continue on to the for loop where it is iterating through each course in the array, adding it with the add course taken method. For the public course get course taken, it is taking in an index from the array, checking if the index first is valid and within the array length, and returning that index in the array. If else, it will return null. Moving on, and then onto the get course taken a string, it is once again checking if the index that is passed in is valid within the array, and then returning it to the toString. For the method get all courses taken as a string, it is iterating through a for loop, checking each index if it's correct, and then moving on to sending each index to the for loop. The Boolean method is taking in an object. First of all, it's checking if it's the index of a student, and then casting the object as a student to be able to check the parameters within this class. First, checks if the super or the parent class variables are equal, and if so, it'll continue on to check the variables within this same class if that is true. In the compare to, it is taking in a person, P. It is casting them as a student to once again be able to utilize the variables from within this class, and what we are checking is through the number of courses taking through the integer to see which one is in fact larger.